Are you looking for the best motherboards for DDR5 RAM? In this video we will look at some of the best motherboards for DDR5 RAM. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Gigabyte Z790 AORUS Master. Our top pick for the best motherboard for DDR5 RAM is the Z790 Gigabyte AORUS Master. This is because it's a solid all-rounder with all the functionality you need for the future of PC gaming. Not only do you have support for the fastest memory and newest SSDs, but also one of the most feature-rich rear I/OS we've ever seen. That's because the Z790 Gigabyte AORUS Master has 6x USB 3.2 and 4 USB 3.1 ports as well as USB-C. You're also getting the fastest Wi-Fi 6E standard, 802.11ax, for the most consistent wireless performance. That's true for wired, too, as there's 10 GB LAN as well, so staying plugged in has never been faster. It's not the cheapest option, but for everything offered, we think it's worth it in the sub-$500 range. Intel LGA 1700 socket supports 13th and 12th Gen Intel Core series processors. DDR5 compatible for SMD DIMMs with XMP 3.0 memory module support. Commanding power design, direct 20+1+2 phases digital VRM solution with 105A power stage. Number 2. ASRock X670E PG Lightning. The ASRock X670E is our definitive pick for a budget Ryzen AM5 motherboard for DDR5 RAM. This is because you're getting not just the support for the new memory type, that's a given, but also a Gen 5.0 SSD M.2 port. Memory options on this affordably priced MOBO are very impressive, as you've got options for Gen 4.0 and backward compatible NVMe as well. A real highlight of this board is the rear I/O. That's because all the connectivity ports on the back are up to date, and the guard is pre-installed. There are no unnecessary or outdated ports to contend with, which means you can maximize everything available to you with the ASRock X670E. The only thing you're really missing here is Wi-Fi, so if going wireless is important to you, then you may need to consider an alternative. CPU support AMD AM5 Ryzen 7000 series processors. Chipset AMD X670. Memory dual channel for *DDR5, max 128 GB. Slot 1 PCIe 5.0x16, 1 PCIe 4.0x16, 1 PCIe 4.0x1, 1 M.2. Graphics, integrated AMD Radeon 2 graphics, actual support vary by CPU. Number 3. Asus TUF Gaming X670E Plus Wi-Fi. In terms of a higher-end AM5 socket offering, the Asus TUF Gaming X670E Plus Wi-Fi is the full package at a competitive price. This board retails for $329.99, meaning it's still affordable for those looking to keep the costs considerable. This model features AI overclocking, which is something usually reserved for pricier boards, so you can still make the most out of PCIe 5.0 bandwidth without breaking the bank. The rear I/O is solid with all the ports you would expect to find, including a ton of USB 3.2 and USB-C ports as well as robust heat shields. There's one Gen 5 SSD port as well, so you're ready for the fastest memory type. That comes with a dedicated thicker cover than what we've typically seen from boards in this price range, so effective cooling is a must. AMD AM5 socket, ready for AMD Ryzen 7000 series desktop processors. Enhanced power solution, 14+2 teamed power stages, 8-layer PCB, 8+8 ProCool sockets, alloy. Number 4. Gigabyte Z790 AORUS Master. Choosing the right CPU for your rig is crucial, as the right one will take your gaming experience to the next level, while the wrong processor will cause performance issues. You need to aim for something that offers a decent amount of cores and threads and packs enough power to run CPU-intensive games smoothly. Here at PC Guide, we've reviewed a good number of CPUs and have put each one through rigorous testing. Based on the results, we've selected some options that we think are the right for gaming. So, without any further ado, let's dive in. Intel LGA 1700 socket supports 13th and 12th Gen Intel Core series processors. DDR5 compatible for SMD DIMMs with XMP 3.0 memory module support. Commanding power design, direct 20+1+2 phases digital VRM solution with 105A power stage.